Right. Let's see if I can get it.
I have not seen him in a bit. I heard he was out at night.
So welcome along to GP Austin. It is the penultimate round. Oh yes indeed. And there you see me and a table, but now I've gone away. And there you see what we want to see, which is the red hot action on the table. And it's the blue versus the red. Owen Turtenwald and Gerard Fabiano getting ready to go at it. So Turtenwald will be on your left of screen as we look. Fabiano on the right. And we are going. It is Owen who has kicked off with a plate. There you see Owen Turtenwald, your reigning Player of the Year. From the online Player of the Year, Reed Duke, to the Player of the Year, Owen Turtenwald, bringing you the finest magic money can buy. And he's opened up with the Cloistered Youth on the left. Meanwhile, turn one for Gerard is Avacyn's Pilgrim, and that is going to go in and offer a trade with the Cloistered Youth, which Owen says, I tell you what, I don't think I'm going to bite on that one. So Gerard will now add a second colour. It's a swamp, and there you see, and cut to him at random, and he's smiling away, because that's what Gerard does. He loves magic, he loves life, he loves being good at magic too. Don't let the smile fool you. But he's here to win. Owen flips to Unholy Fiend, and Gerard says, let's get that in the bin. Owen up comes with Geist. So that's going to be a little problematic for Gerard, one would think. Geist of St. Traft, a pretty sweet card for Team Channel Fireball at various points during Worlds. There's Festerhide Boar from Gerard. Using the Avacyn's Pilgrim to get it out one turn early. And now, oh boy, Spectral Flight on the Geist and Unruly Mob. That's not funny. That's not funny at all for Gerard Fabiano. Wow. Gerard will attack with his Festerhide Boar and Avacyn's Pilgrim. Another Avacyn's Pilgrim comes out. And Boneyard Worm. Which isn't quite a 0-0, but isn't terribly exciting right now. Owen, I can confidently predict, will be turning men sideways, and there goes the Geist once again. Smash! 4 through the air, plus 4 through the air. Gerard's down at 4. Wow, what a beating from the Player of the Year. What does Gerard have here? He's playing black-green, he needs something with reach. He has some mana at least, he has double Avacyn's Pilgrim. He's got 3 cards in hand. Let's see if any of them can get him somewhere. I am not overly hopeful, I must be honest. It's going to mulch. 3 land come into hand. It was another mulch that went away. So Gerard has 4 mana to work with right now. He is going to send everything into the red zone. And Owen, who is currently at 15, is just going to take the lot. And one imagines that not long after that, Gerard lays another land, he passes the turn, but what answer can he possibly have? In comes the Geist. Gerard sweeps up his permanents. That is what Geist of St. Traft is for. Make it on turn 3, beat you up, destroy you in very, very short order. Goodness gracious me. Owen looks and thinks, that went well. See, 44 minutes, 37 seconds left on the round, 5 minutes in, it's 1-0 to Owen Turtenwald. So, we should have about an hour to talk with Reed Duke after this match at this rate. So, we're gearing up for Game 2, and so excited by turn 3 Geist of St. Traft into Spectral Flight into Game Over on approximately turn 6, is it that for the first time this weekend, here he is, the man you all want to hear from, Rashad Miller is in the booth.
I don't know if everyone wants to hear from me, but they're about one or two.
Almost everyone.
And thank you, Mom. And thank you, little brother, for wanting to hear from me.
So there's Gerard, who, played quite a lot of decent spells in Game 1, none of which were remotely relevant.
He's quite the superstar. Are you familiar with the Truth campaign? Or are you a smoker?
Oh, I am not a smoker.
You would also still be familiar with the Truth campaign.
Okay, you tell us about the Truth campaign.
Well, basically, it's an anti-smoking campaign that basically educates both smokers and non-smokers about,
Smoking?
Yes, and how it's bad. That's basically...
so if you smoke, it's probably bad. Here are some ways in which it's bad.
Well, they're more creative. They have a better way of grabbing the younger audience. It's kind of like an MTV thing. Basically there's a tour that goes around with an accompanying it's a rock concert where they sponsor it. And
is Gerard the roadie?
He was part of the Truth crew. They have auditions.
Saying that.
They have auditions and tryouts. I don't know exactly how it is, if it's like a reality show.
Like cheerleader tryouts?
Something like that. But basically...
I'd quite like to see Gerard Fabiano do cheerleader
you could probably... There might not be YouTube videos of that.
Okay.
But you could find some YouTube videos of some of his Truth stuff. And he also has a one of those Super Bowl do-your-own commercial fan things. Oh, yeah. Did you see that? You might have saw it.
I think I've seen it.
Okay, I'm sure you saw it.
Yeah.
Now, on Turtenwald, he does not have any videos like that. Not that I know of.
No, I tell you what he does do, and I'd love to get Owen in after this match, whether he wins or loses, because I want to talk to him about this. He's one of the frontiersmen of the pro community, and that he has embraced Twitch TV, which I know you know a little bit about as well. And just over the Christmas holidays, I was browsing the interwebs, and lo and behold, there is on Facebook Owen saying, "Yeah, I'm kind of streaming Magic Online right now." Are you? Awesome. I just, pop along, and there he is, being Owen, which means A, very good at magic, B, pretty funny, C, caustically sarcastic, and it's that's quite an entertaining combination.
Yeah, it's actually great to see Magic having a bigger presence in places like Twitch TV, just in general, people being able to watch more Magic. With like Owen has a stream, AJ Soccer has a stream.
Yep, Sam Black's getting involved with that as well.
Yep, LSV, he did it once. I don't know if he's going to do it again because he timed out of one of his drafts. But,
that's right.
All right, so we got the champion in play. Oh, man.
Champion of the Robert Parish. Allison's Pilgrim for Gerard.
So I didn't get to see game one, so I'm assuming we have a green-black aggressive deck?
Well, it was trying to be aggressive, but it faced Geist of St. Traft on turn 3, Spectral Flight on turn 4, Kidney.
Oh, so it's a fair deck versus...
It was utter nonsense game one. I was just like, hey, it's good fun, but not for very long. Yeah, I reckon if Owen repeats it in game 2, we'll be able to discuss every round of all 7 of his GP top 8s from last year.
Yeah, when you have a rare in your deck that is played in every format but Vintage, I don't think it's in a Vintage deck yet. It's probably in some sideboards.
Sure.
But when you have a card like that in your draft deck and you draw it, you're probably going to do pretty well.
Yeah. I'm putting the Spectral Wings on it. The Spectral Flight was just filthy.
I mean, that's what you got to do, because that's the argument. It's just a 2/2. It can get blocked. Well, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't get blocked.
Yeah. So the Plains gets taken out.
Wow, was that an Into the Mall?
Uh-huh.
I've sideboarded that one in a couple of times.
I'm not surprised. More of the mire. Into the Moor is half or 2/3 of Into the Moor of Hell.
Oh, okay.
The red 6, which also kills land, but happens to put something else in the bin as well. So there's Festerhide Boar for Gerard.
That's a very, very lonely Halbert.
Demon Male Horbuck.
Oh, Halbert.
Halbert. Let's call the whole thing off. Stitch Drake for Owen.
Owen's showing you how to play this game when you only have one color. It just doesn't matter. Just
Takes
doesn't
out the
matter.
champion from the graveyard. Ambush Viper from Gerard before he gets to untap. 4 mana, leave a little room at the top of your screen for a thing. And that thing turns out to be Lumberknot. 1/1 for 4.
For now.
Yeah, but not for very much
It's
longer.
probably not going to get much bigger than 2/2 or 3/3 because this game is not looking very good for Owen.
It is most certainly not.
But he's definitely not a he's not a conceder. He will claw and try to find a way to leave himself at 1 and then swing back for the win.
Yep, it's going to make the Thraben the 2/2 for 4. At some point, I hope to turn that into a 5/4 trampler. The Sentry turning into Militia will be his plan.
I think Gerard was hoping for an easier game. He's like, man, I got him down to 3, and now I have to think.
Yeah, you'd like to think that that was 1/1, and then let's play a proper game of Magic in game 3. 2 blowouts, 1 either way. But now it's now I have to really seal the deal.
Little fun fact: the guy in the MIT T-shirt that was standing behind Gerard,
Yep.
he's waiting for a signature on his playmat.
Really?
He sure is. I don't know if this was
Who
prearranged.
from?
We'll see. I think we might see after the game.
Okay, well, he won't have to wait very long, perhaps, because in blistering fashion, less than 13 minutes gone in the round, and it is 1-1. Do we have standings anywhere for after 13? Do we know whether these guys are playing for top 8 right now?
Those standings do exist, and I believe they are playing for. Well, Owen's in 16th place right now. He has 33 points, and Gerard's in 18th place with 33 points.
Yeah, so the winner here goes to 36 with 1 round to go. So functionally, pretty certainly the loser is eliminated. The winner isn't necessarily in, even with an ID, depending on how the draws work out. Just looking at the standings, you've got up at the top on the 12 wins, and what a triumph that is. 12 wins, only 1 loss. Patrick Cox, David Ochoa, Austin Bursovich, David Saylor. Then you're into the 11 and 2s. This is most of the other contenders. And you've got Craig Edwards, Will Craddock, William Pritchard, Jackie Lee, Reed Duke, of course, who we saw in the last round, Ralph Levy, who's in feature match action against Reed Duke.
Jason Ford, we haven't seen him all day. He's a Grand Prix champion.
From exactly 1 year ago, the first event of the 2011 season, winning GP Atlanta. Here he is, aiming to go back-to-back 1 year on. Eric Downing, Matt Ferrando, Chris Lindner, Ben Rasmussen, Owen on your screen, Jason Howden, and Christopher Schelling, along with Gerard Fabiano. And then the 2 who are on 31 to sort of create the tie-break interest in the last round are Jason Cornell and Melissa DeTora. So by our reckoning, maybe 21 players still looking to get into the top 8. 21 into 8 over the next 2 rounds is roughly where we are. So the winner here, maybe they can ID the last round, maybe they have to play. But what is certain is that the loser here is pretty much done for the weekend in terms of seeing them in the final draft of the weekend.
Yeah, and actually, these 2 players are kind of low on the 33-pointer list, so they're probably looking to play this round and the next round.
Yep. So we're gearing up for the decider. Turtenwald against Fabiano.
Hey, didn't Owen win Player of the Year?
Yeah, back in 2011.
Oh, that was a year ago.
Yeah. Ancient history.
I still remember driving him to like a PTQ somewhere, and
when he was like 12.
Yeah, when he was like 3 or 4 or something. Would have never imagined this kid as, I call him the kid because then he was really young.
Yeah.
Player of the Year, and now look at him. He's playing Silver Chase Fox on turn 2 like a pro.
Silver Chase Fox News.
See, I haven't been listening to the broadcast all day, so
I'm not surprised.
Has it been very punny?
Only when Brian David Marshall was in the booth. I've been a model of restraint. That, my friends, is a Geist of St. Traft once again. And that is a Markov Patrician. These both cost 3. They are not in the same league.
And one definitely wants to block the other, so
Yes.
we will see what happens.
Now, can Owen do something? Oh, okay, so...
Well,
Owen's
get some
gonna set.
value out of,
Absolutely.
I think you still have to get rid of it. He's giving you the opportunity to get rid of a guy so same
But interestingly, he's given you the opportunity in a way that says, I absolutely guarantee you can get rid of it, because he tapped the 4 first in order to get the flip on the militia to turn them into the 3 with militia from the sentry. So it's like, I'm going to give you perfect information. Are you happy to give me a 5/4 trampler? If you want to kill the guys, that's the deal.
And take 4 additional damage.
Yeah. At least the Markov Patrician sucks 3 back. So Gerard in a lot better shape than the last time Geist of St. Traft came along. But Lumberknot as a 1/1.
He's not very good on his own.
Not the best blocker, just generally. So that is 7 damage from Owen. Now here's Stitch Drake getting value out of the Geist going. And it is going to be blistering play here.
Yeah. Owen had this whole game scripted.
Yes.
He had it played out in his head with the...
We're still on the opening quarter plays here. And
exactly.
It's every play scripted. Yeah, you're going to make something. I'm going to make a Geist. I'm going to offer you the trade because I'm going to add a 5/4 trampler. Then I'm going to take to the air.
And you're not going to be able to do anything about it but smile.
Yeah.
Hope you're having fun, Gerard. Looks like our friend's getting his mat ready to get signed.
Yes. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of smart people have graduated from there. It's not looking good, Gerard. I agree with that face.
This face says, I am in trouble. Rashad Miller supports, endorses this campaign.
Well, he's got a tribute to hunger, so that gets rid of 1 guy and gains him 2 life. Now, Lumberknot triggers on any creature going in the graveyard, so that gives him a blocker that can that can soak up 2 damage from the trampling 5/4. So he can survive. It's still not looking good unless he can do some wonders with these 2 lands that are up, which I don't think he can.
Yeah. Smash.
Oh, he takes it.
Take it all.
That's an interesting non-block.
Here's Moon Heron as well. More air power.
Bunch of white cards in Gerard's hand.
I think we're moments away. It's an Abyssinian Priest, which we'll not be seeing play anytime soon.
Curious what that green card is, because that's probably the only card that he can play. It looks like he has a black card.
Yeah, black card on the left, but he is going to scoop up his permanents, and Owen goes, thank you.
Well, I don't think he actually said that. He doesn't look very grateful.
But he doesn't generally.
He definitely didn't look that way when